Alright, if only you could see what this looks like right now. So, just got out of lab, made some food, my lab, I actually make food in my lab, which is perfect, because I'm about to go hit chest. So, it all worked out. Made some chicken thighs and carrots, and that was fire, bro. It was good. We'll stop at this light. Anyway, we're gonna go hit some chest. Not gonna go super heavy on compound bench, but gonna do a lot of bench, a lot of chest movement. Trying to think if I want to throw anything else in there. Probably just gonna smash chest is probably it. And then I gotta get done and go home, do homework. The greatest part of prepping for the bodybuilding show is shit that goes on in any other facet of your life, you know? Well, what the hell? That dude just rode up on the curb to get past me. That's wild. I don't know. Y'all won't be able to see it. I feel like every time I film myself while I'm in the car, crazy shit happens. Like ambulances, police cars, crashes. Like, I might have to start like taking y'all and showing y'all so y'all believe me. But yeah, we're heading to the Y. My boy Drake actually finished the first video, so that should be coming out as soon as I can figure out what the hell I'm doing. Still, you know, I haven't taken a look at the video, haven't seen anything, don't have any music, don't have an intro, don't have an outro, have no clue what I'm gonna do, how it's gonna be formatted, anything like that. I don't even have okay. I have like a creative sort of idea of what I want to do, but I want to have the format. It's like this. Whenever I do a paper in school, I always like to set the format when they're explaining it, and then the actual paper could be due in a month. I ain't gonna touch that shit for a month. But when I revisit it the day before it's due, I've already got the format, so I can just let my creativity and all of that just flow. I don't have to worry about, well, am I doing it right? You know, like, I'm worried, like, is this gonna work? Does it look good? Does it make sense? That's what I think right now I'm kind of struggling with in terms of like working how this is gonna be turned into media. Also, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta take a shit. I'm just being 1000% honest. This caffeine's gonna hit here soon. Also, here's the pre. It's black magic is what it is. That's what it was. I don't know what I've been calling it, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get in there, we're gonna get chest, we're gonna get swole titties, and then we're gonna take some posing. So yeah, see y'all in there. So, starting off here, bench. Usually always start with the bar, didn't include it in the clip, so we're starting with 135 here. I think I did it for like, I don't know, 8 or 10. Just, you know, getting that form in, making sure that it's all, you know, uniform. And then I cut out the 185 warm-up and then just jumped straight into this. So, here's the bench, and, you know, this... Actually, this might be the last set on accident. Yeah, it was. This was actually my last set of bench. And I had to have help. This was the burnout. Yeah, maybe just didn't include the first 4 clips, but I did 4 sets of 8, and then I did that last set was the 4th set and only got 7, and then this was the burnout. Took a second and did 12. Just wait a second. Wait for this last one where I die, and he has to help me. I was like, bro. Okay. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. Moved on to incline bench. I don't do incline very often, so this was somewhat of a, new experience. Just getting, the motions in. I usually throw this in as an accessory. I don't do this as like a, whole lot of weight for a whole lot of reps. But today I was feeling special, so went 135 to 185. I was kind of already trying to see what a max would look like for incline, and I'd never maxed on incline, so this was kind of just like a getting a feel for it. This was 205. I thought this was okay. There's a little bit of a sticking point at the very bottom. I was like, come on, we got 225. And then I realized that that was kind of tough. That one was tough. It was more scary than anything. I was like, oh. But then dropped down to 185, and I think I did it for 3 sets of 5, maybe. I might have done like a set of 8 and then a few sets of 5. But yeah, incline, I kind of want to try to focus on that a little bit, get that lift up, just be stronger in that area. Here's another set of 185. I know that we all remember that clip of the one dude tearing his, chest with what was it? It was like 500 pounds, and Larry Wheels was spotting him. Jeez, such a terrifying memory. Always make sure you're warming up and you're lifting within your means. You want to push yourself, but you don't want to injure yourself. That's a big thing. So finishing up here, this should be the last set of incline, and then I think after this we move on to cables. I think I started doing cables. Just the not a great angle, but did some upper flies. I even moved farther out. Not a whole lot of weight. I think that's like 40 pounds on each side. But I think that a lot of gyms with different cable machines feel different in terms of weight, if that makes sense. Like, I think I used to go to a Gold's and do like 60s and 70s on each side, and I couldn't even get 50s or 60s on this cable machine. So there's definitely some, differences, but as long as you're pushing yourself, that's all that matters, And then here I am. I took the pump cover off because I thought I was big. You're going to see after this set, I think I put it on like immediately. I wasn't feeling too great as far as the pump was going. This cable fly, it's okay. I think that I might need to tweak it a little bit more, but decided to do the rest sitting down to try to give myself a better focus point to squeeze, and it worked for the most part. I also stopped counting the reps and really just started going, just go until failure, go until it hurt. And that was a lot better. I could definitely tell the squeeze started to feel a little bit more, in that shoulder area. Not so much my, inner pecs, but yeah, you can hear me. And then from here, I really only did this and then push-ups. Just some chest press. I think I was like, this is a little too easy. So I made it a little bit more difficult. Trust me, the reps here on out don't look as hard. It's just that it's felt unbalanced. You can see the handles move a little, not, what's the word? Non-uniformly, I suppose. I think I was beginning to be like, am I doing something wrong? Because I think that at this point, though, I was really burnt, because you're going to see me go to do push-ups, and I can consistently do, quite a few push-ups, like 15, 20 plus. Oh, well, I did do push-ups in between these sets. Not many, just probably like 5 or so. So, not a whole lot, but, just getting the pump, blood flow in, and trying to push myself. And, need to find more exercises that are chest focus more so than shoulder, because my chest days feel like a lot of shoulder. There's a lot of tension on my shoulder. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, I guess I did include push-ups. Yeah, I know what I was thinking in that moment. I was thinking, jeez, I'm dead. Jeez. But here I am pushing the earth away from me, And then here's the posing afterward. I don't really say anything. I need probably to start talking during my poses. The pump cover felt like I looked pretty big in the pump cover. I felt like the shoulders were popping and the chest was popping. They kind of were, but I just don't think that I was in the angled light very well. The chest looks pretty decent. I'm hitting a side chest. It's not bad. I think that I just wasn't, in my mind thinking I looked really well. Yeah, not great lighting. There's too much of a glare on my upper chest. I think yeah, here we go. This wasn't bad. This was a little better. The chest wasn't as full. I mean, still pretty full, but, nowhere where I want it to be. Arm days are usually where that pose, works best, but I was just looking to try to get a good side chest pose, trying to get that light to fix, but couldn't really put my mind muscle connection very well. Just trying to show off that chest, but I did not think that I looked very good in this posing. Didn't think that I, was pumped. Alright, so this will be a first. I'm driving with the light on inside of here at night, not for long. But just finished the chest day. The workout was really good. The pump was not really as great as I wanted it to be. And the posing was ass. I'm gonna be real. It's okay. I'm taking the mindset of, not every day is gonna be the perfect day. And I took a couple wins today. Got 225 on incline, which never done that before because I never test my strength on incline. I always just, throw it in as an accessory. But got 225 just dicking around, and then I did a couple sets of 185, which also is, pushing it for me on incline. So hopefully I can start to get those numbers up. That'd be nice. Just doing sets of 5 to 8, really, as much as I can do with 185, and then moving our way up. But started off with barbell bench. That went well. Did 4 sets of 8 with 225. Last rep, failed it. Sat there with it on my chest like, oh. And then my friend's girlfriend came over and helped me out after he tried to, which was funny. But did a burnout with it a couple minutes later and got 12, which not bad, especially after doing 4 sets of 8 with 225. Already was kind of toasted. But after that, kind of just I did incline immediately after that. After that, went over and did the cables. Actually did upper, middle, and lower. For the middle and lower chest, I tried using the bench to be a little bit more stable and have more control on the squeeze. It was okay. It was one of the first times I tried it, so it wasn't perfect, I don't guess, but it wasn't terrible. that was okay. Took off the pump cover. Didn't really like what I saw, so I put it back on after a set. And then, what did I move to next? Oh, bro, I'm forgetting something. I did 3 sets, each with the cables. I actually think I might have done like 4 sets on the upper, actually, after the warm-up was all done. When I tried to do push-ups afterwards, I was struggling to do like 5, which was like, damn, I must have really killed the upper body if I can only do 5, because usually I can knock out like 20 to 30 at least fresh. But yeah, after that, I think that was it. You know, I went and did some posing. I probably won't even include any of the posing, just because it just wasn't, it didn't look how I wanted it to. But, you know, honestly, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to include it. Just to show that, like, you know, it's not always perfect. You know, you're not always going to look how you want to, but you should always strive to be happy with the way that you look. You know, not complacent. Don't be complacent, I don't suppose. Always want to strive for better. But realize that, like, you know, your mind is going to have you look certain ways on certain days. And there's not really a whole lot you can do about it other than to reassure yourself that, you know, it's just a thing that your brain does. And, you know, the next day, or, you know, whenever it is, you could think you look like the greatest person the next day. So I kind of just take it with that mindset. I don't really try to put too much weight into how I look every single day, especially on a bulk. Right now, I'm eating everything, honestly. Just, you know, chocolate milk, you know, just stuffing in the calories, trying to gain weight. We're still sitting at about like 190, 195. So I want to try to start eating more. I haven't really found, not that I haven't found the time, but I live 30 minutes away from campus, so I can't really go home and cook all of my meals or have stuff prepared. I kind of have to buy it, you know, Chick-fil-A or something in town, which, you know, not so terrible on a bulk. It's not going to be, you know, super clean, but it's still going to be calories and protein and carbs, you know. And then the class that I had, I ate food in there, so that's not bad. But, you know, I think with how much I'm working out and how much you know, what I've learned in the past is that I have to be eating, you know, at least 4,000 calories plus, you know. But this whole workout, you know, shift that I've done into doing individual body parts has been new, and it's kind of, I still don't know how to feel about it yet. I'm kind of just following per orders of my uncle, who's helping me with this. So, you know, he tells me to do individual body part workouts. I'm trying it, not really liking it. You know, I'll throw in like an extra body part with each day, like back, shoulders, you know, or I do an arms day, so it's like bis and tris and forearms. You know, it's not really just one individual body part, like it's not just biceps, but, you know, maybe I should. I really don't know. I'm starting to wonder. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, make some food, and go to bed. Well, I got some homework. Go home, make some food,